KSD, forgive me because I'm a little on fumes and half asleep. But this is my known Thuringian. I bought this one to compare it to this, and in my opinion, they're exact same in action, slurry, feedback, quality, everything. So I keep waiting to find a yellow green. I seem to find more of the blues or the subtly greens. And I have played around with these a little bit. So I have a extra coarse diamond plate that's been worn in quite a while. We're just going to see what the color of the slurry is. It's that milk white cream. You know, it's very smooth, like glass. And we know these are a little softer stones, like you can scratch them with a edge tool like the knife pick point, but if you know Thuringians, you may know more about them than I do. I'm still relatively new into some of the old world types of slates and provenances and stuff. So this one, yeah, it's got a couple little scratches where it's been just sitting on my bench, but I've lapped these flat. And we're going to see if there's a difference in the slurry. Nice quiet, nice even. With all the slurry that's coming up, I'm not feeling the stickiness yet. This one did feel a little stickier, maybe just go smaller. But it can pick up that stone on the strong force and the slurry and the suction. And again, this has a smooth, almost like skin lotion feel. So that's that face. That's that face. I didn't show you this one came in a box. I measure them for specific gravity and density, and they're near identical. The colors are good. So I don't know if blue-green is a thing. I mean, if you mix yellow-green, you're going to get a bluer color, I think. So there's that. You know, compare this. This is a deerlick stone, American made. And I've played around with this one a little bit and found it to be a very pleasant polishing stone. I'm guessing it's some kind of slate, but what it is not. That's the original label, and you can read it, but it's tough. It's there, though. First, let's get some of this old slurry off, huh? Put the water right on the stone. See what a deerlick looks like. The feel of the cutting action feels the same as the Thuringian questions. Maybe a little less stickiness and a little more tooth in the sound, but subtle. And you get this creamy wheat colored slurry. This one does feel a touch finer. So there's that. And this has a specific gravity of 2.53. So 2.55, 2.83, 7.5 here. We have a density of 2.5, 2.75, and 2.8. So I found that stone types like food groups kind of fall into little lines like musical notes, and you'll find when you have a stone type, it has all the telling signs, and you weigh them for a specific gravity, they fall in. You can try sharpen up a thing or two on these. I thought I'd give one more honorable mention. This is a Lisbon chocolate hone. These came from New Hampshire or on the edge of Canada. And they have you gray. You'd almost look at it and say, oh, it's like a carborundum type stone. But it just has some stuff that will tell you like, oh, maybe that's a natural feature. Maybe it's a gouge. But they call it the chocolate hone because, well, the slurry is a whole color in itself. You actually get a brown chocolate slurry worked up. That's a chocolate slurry. I think I might go a little long on this video, but I can upload it to YouTube and show it to you there. This is the one you'd want. I'd be remiss if I didn't feature it up against a couple really nice, almost surgical black looking stones, but these are slates, and they're compact, and they are awesome. And this one came to me from a friend in Australia with an old antique straight razor, so I know it's a something. I don't know if it's what they might call black eshers. I've never had a chance to see them or study them up close. I mean, what are the top 5, dark slates in the old world that people collect and know about and used? There's still stuff I'm getting into. And this slurry is like got that stick, that strong force where it's probably really fine enough where the slurry really holds that plate on. There's a little line like a natural feature there. This one's got some stuff going on for it. This one I'd be remiss to sell. This one I feel like couldn't let go. It's big. It's bluish green. No hints of yellow. I have some tool edges that I always, it's a little thumb block plane. And I use it to evaluate where I'm polishing and where I'm at, so I'll go back to scratching it to a lower grit, like, And obviously I have some slurry in here too, so using the old stone like a Nagura on my weak-ass diamond extra coarse, which I've worn down to the nubs. In fact, my Atoma 140 is fresher. I'm going to try that. I do have a price in mind on this that I would let it go for. And I'm sure it'd be much more reasonable compared to what some of them are going for lately on the auction sites. In fact, depending on how much of a hurry you're in, I might put this up to a public Facebook auction for the group that I moderate in. Anyway, enough of that. See a nice even scratches there. There. Not so much here, a little foggy. So I'm not sure if I've been convinced, but a friend of mine a while ago said the trick to Thuringians, especially when using straight shaving razors, is to just glide, no pressure. I took that to heart. These like to be used wet, what they tell me. But I also would like to use a stone wet that has slurry and keep just gently working it.